Hello everybody, it's Ken Faulkner, knife video. Got a point to this. I'm going to show you some knives. I got a point and I've been having a heck of a time saying the point. So I'm going to try. Probably not going to, the more I talk, the more trouble I get myself into. So I started out by taking them all out of the, like I normally do, out of the different pouches here. And talking about the knives and all that kind of stuff, and then I get into the subject that I want to talk about, and it's kind of a sensitive one. It's mainly the main the purpose is to say thank you for everybody that is hearing my voice at this time or has watched any of my channels. Obviously, I can't thank you if you're not watching this one, but I definitely kind of came into this on a challenge from another YouTuber, and didn't really know what I was going to do with it, and it went further and further. And the crazy thing is that some people really seem to like what I do, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't like what I do. I have gotten like negative kind of comments before, but in general, my group, especially those in the comments, I mean, I can't speak for anybody that doesn't comment, are really, really nice people and really supportive, and not always agreeing with everything, because I have my opinions, and opinions are just that. They're going to be different for everybody. Everybody's going to see things a little bit differently. So anyway, let's talk about the knives, then I'll kind of wrap it up at the end. But these are all knives that were sent to the channel. No cost to me, no shipping costs, no nothing. Just somebody felt that they weren't able to do it and wanted to do it. And, the United States, and I don't know about the other countries because I've never lived there, but I don't know. That's probably a bad way to start. People in general, because obviously I've grown up here in the United States, and that's my experience. And there's a lot of charities, and some of them aren't so good. Some of them are taking a lot more of the money for themselves than they are giving out. But there's a lot of really great charities, people going out and giving. And I think it's in general, in the world, it's like that, but I haven't really experienced it. I've done some stuff with my church, my martial arts group. Some of these groups, they want to get together and do something for the community. And it's fun to do. I've participated in things that are work, but you're with a lot of good people that are all working for some greater good, I guess you can say, and it makes it really enjoyable. So this is a little more disconnected since we're on social media and we're not coming together. I mean, Blade Show is one place where we get to come together, which is awesome. I don't really get to meet a ton of people from the community, but the few that I have has been an excellent experience. But we do have comments and live chats and all that kind of thing. And so it's a little disconnected. I like more personal, in general, contact. But see, this is why I kind of... Let's get back to the knives. Hopefully you kind of get what I'm saying, because I'm rambling, and hopefully, it makes the point. I just don't want anybody to take it the wrong way or anything. But I think, I mean, a lot of people talk about this stuff. So we had this one. This one's going in my giveaway. That's I'm going to be doing the video for that tomorrow. So if you haven't gotten into that and all that rambling, probably, all the people who just aren't really here for the channel, they're just popping around, they're already gone away now. So let's talk about the giveaway. Really, what you need to do is go back last weekend. I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. I put out a video showing all the stuff, minus one Hank, which came in. And I showed that in a later video. So this is a really cool knife, the X1, EXONE1. Great hollow grind, all the things. I talked about it. I can't remember how much of a review I did when I was showing it for the giveaway, because I was showing a lot of stuff. Great jimping, just different kind of jimping. It almost looks like it would be painful, but it's not. I mean, I can push down pretty hard on it. I can feel it, but it's not bad, but it's definitely grippy. This is Brian Brown design. I don't know if I mentioned that. Got the little symbol there. But it does have that cool kind of, like a sheep's footy, but with a clip point, kind of reverse tanto sort of thing. Nice fuller, nice texture. I think this is G10. Nice texture on that G10. Clips, nothing special, but it'll work fine. Civivi clips definitely work well. Action is supreme. You know, Civivi just knows how to do that. Another Civivi knife. This bull, what is this one called? I always forget. The bull something. It's the bull tusk. Bull tusk. Do bulls have tusks? Oh well. Anyway, bull tusk. Nice big knife. I guess with that name, you can kind of tell that it's going to be a big knife, right? Bull tusk. It would be funny if that came out and it was a tiny little, you know. But no, it's a full size, 3.5-inch blade, nice tall, flat grind, but tall flat. So you're really going to get this cutting well. Nice hole for deployment. So it does the middle finger. I'm not great with the thumb, so if I can do it, then probably anybody can. It doesn't seem to work so well for me, but it doesn't mean it wouldn't work for you guys. And then, of course, the flipper. You know, if you can't get it open any other way, and it's got a flipper, that's, you know, in my experience, the easiest way. But it's got all those options. Nice feel in the hand. I like the angle coming down. It's got that little swell at the back where it kind of comes out a little bit and holds you in. So it's, if it tries to slide out, it kind of catches you there. Yeah, great knife. Nice grind lines on it. And then the Heron. This is an unusual one. I remember when it first came out, I really wanted to get it. It sold out pretty quick, so I guess it was pretty popular. O-knife. And yeah, great action. It just pops out there. It just drops. So get your finger out of the way. But you got that flipper tab is great for catching it on your thumb and giving you a chance to not slice your thumb off. It's very nice. Also has a flipper, obviously. Let's see if I can thumb on this one. Yeah, see, so this one actually, so, you know, I'm not great with the thumb on a hole. I'm much better with a stud for that. But my favorite deployment is going to be the reverse flick. Heron L1. It looks like LI, but I think it's really L1. I don't know for sure. So that's also one that came in. So all these are going to go into giveaways eventually. They'll go into different giveaways, each one. This one's already up, and they'll be about once a month, give or take. Not real disciplined about it. But it's just my way of thinking, the community and all you people that come and watch and sub and comment. And I appreciate you so much. And I just think it's really, really cool. As much as and I've been the recipient of giveaways, how fun that is and how good it feels to win a giveaway and get this free stuff. As a channel, running a channel, somebody sends stuff in, it's more kind of special because it's not like it's a random thing and you just got lucky enough to win. I just got lucky enough to have good viewers. This one chose to be anonymous. I would definitely shout out their name otherwise, but anonymous on this one. Sent this in a box, and I got some snacks and some coffee, some really cool stuff. So, I mean, it really makes me feel appreciated. And I just, you know, I'm like blown away by it. It's not something that I expect or would ask for in general. You know, it's not like I'm a charity that's going out and saving people that are don't have enough food to eat or whatever. I'm just trying to gather up knives for giveaways, and I'll buy them if I don't if I don't have people don't send them, I'll buy them. I'm not broke. I'm not like poor. Um, I'm obviously I buy a lot of knives. It's a priority to me because I just love it so much. There's really nothing else that I collect at this level, but you can see, and I'm always throwing in one of my used ones because I really need to kind of trim down a little bit. But so it's not like there's a real strong need, but it's the fact that there's this, somebody decides they want to do it. And I think it's completely selfless type thing. Now, I'm sure there's tons of people, and every channel gets these comments. Some people talk about, oh, I have this knife, this knife, this knife, and then you have the other ones that say, man, I want to get that. I'm saving up for that one, and that there's a lot of people. If you just kind of take the percentage of people who are really, it takes a lot for them to be able to get that knife they want. That person I wouldn't ever expect to buy a knife to send to me for free, and I wouldn't want that to happen unless you're totally on your own heart. And this is why I had so much trouble, because I don't want, and you've heard it from other people. Unprofessional Dad's got the Unprofessional Dad EDC. He's got a channel that's booming, and he's really getting into the giveaways and stuff like that, and people just are starting to like send him stuff, and he's like blown away. And he's the same thing where he doesn't want people, he's not begging people to do it, but he wants to let everybody know how great it is that people are doing this. So it's not like, definitely hard to do that. You don't ever want to have anybody feel guilty for not being able to. And you also want everybody to know that it's not about, giving money. It's your time. It's really valuable. And I appreciate everybody. So I'm not going to go on and on about it. I wish that, I was better with words that I could explain it. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm really super thankful for everything, all the way up and down the line. And I just wanted to, kind of gush on you guys a little bit. So I appreciate it. And I'll cut it off here before I decide I have to start again. All right, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm crazy. All right. Come back next video for more craziness. This is Ken Faulkner, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.